me know, man. Not exactly light.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
Jeez. Hello.
I'll try to move quicker.
You got it yet, Alex, man?
Lower it a little bit.
Yep. It should be a hook, right? Jeez, oh, maybe they popped up that board. Oh!
That's why there's a giant.
Hey, let's sit here with these guys. There's a whole
Yeah, you may want to
table up there.
drop
We're
it.
gonna have to be quiet and hold our ruckus down.
Okay, announcer, you can go.
There's no camera.
I can't right now.
There's no fucking.
Announcer, you can go.
There's no camera.
I can't right now.
There's no fucking.
You know, they're all like this, but in the end, they're just okay. Yeah, the 2 hours in the car, so probably if that, you know, it's like 25 there and back, 30 there and back. It was traffic. Thinking about games, activities, and then actually today, we decided before this, but we went up to pick up the trash can.
I just didn't know Dave was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got on 101 today, and I was like, it was so bad. And then I got on Woodside to cross over, and then 280. 280 is leaving home, right? Okay.
Where's Kyle?
I don't know.
Oh, I see him. He's standing with his swaggy white hair.
Those are lamps. He's totally unsurprised. I don't know where her sister went. They're twins.
Come on, Jack!
They do sports. No, they do a lot of sports.
I do? I do. I don't know about
Sydney's
bowling. Soccer.
Alex, you can talk anytime. Whoa, Alex.
They got me like,
So they took the other back and they got their took it back. That's so
Matchup coming against a tough
So where did you get those pants?
It's
Like I think it's East Bay or
shots
like
sales.
East something or other. But they were really inexpensive. That's $1,000. Yeah, I don't know what it is. 25.
Just mix it up. 32. 32 passes over.
Detroit.
Number 15 takes a shot and that goes right off the head of Jonathan Friday. Take that one. Next up, sidearm shot.
Oh, go, go, go. You got it.
Accepted by 48 Wilson.
$500. Oh, right down there. Can't hear you.
Over number 15. Number 15. Right wing. Pass back number 14.
They're happy about it. Let's go home. Right? Doesn't it look like that?
Well, the way he dodged and then.
Huh?
Good job, Alex. Keep going.
Shot sails over the net from Megan Paly. And a quick 3-0 start for Palo Alto. carrying it to the outside, and no good. And it would appear that there was a foul called on that play. A couple of substitutions made there by the Titans. Coming on into the game, we saw number 47, Diego Cruz, and number 15. And that one's passed off the side. And a shot taken, but that time missed. A rare miss for the Vikings in this one. So they have had an excellent attack early on. And that one's passed back to number 7. Number 7 across to 15. That one put right in front of the net. And nice save there by Blake Axtell, keeping that one out of his own net. And that one is unable to be brought down by Wilson Horn. Instead, has been received by Palo Alto. That is number 7 now, taking it near midfield, passing it up to number 15. Number 15, a little bit of sidearm toss there. That one passed up, it's getting close, and that one will go right on in, and our score will go to 5-0. Palo Alto leads Gunn. And once again, another point scored by Palo Alto. Going to see if Gunn is going to be able to overcome this deficit. Going to be difficult. Early deficits are always difficult to get past. And at center field they prepare. And that one will be brought down this time by number 15.
We didn't hear your the first 5 minutes of anything you said, so introduce yourself.
For those of you just joining us, I'm Alex Ross here with MC Sports, bringing you tonight's coverage of a varsity lacrosse game between the Palo Alto Vikings and the Gunn Titans boys team. Our score right now is 5-0. Palo Alto leads Gunn. And this one carried up the wing by number 15. Ooh, a little bit of a collision there, but not dropped. And that is Sal Giovanato trying to bring it in. Passed up a long pass attempt that time to Yotam Blum, but unable to be brought down by Blums. It just goes off his net. And that is number 7 with a great grab there in traffic. Now moving his way up across the 20. And not able to be brought down. That is Yotam Blum again, trying to avenge his past failures. And Blum carries it to the outside. Blum going right behind the net. And a couple substitutions made here by Gunn, as it will be a timeout. So far in this game, it's 5-0 Palo Alto, as the Vikings have had quite a dominant effort, repeatedly pouring shots on the net, and ultimately that kind of mentality is going to pay off. They might not have been the most quality shots, but there seems to have been a large enough number that we are seeing a lot of goals scored here by Palo Alto. Meanwhile, for Gunn, they have been unable to really get any good opportunities down near the Palo Alto net. We will see if that will change after this timeout. Palo Alto at 9-9 on the season, looking to get a winning record. Meanwhile, Gunn at 3-5, looking to try to crawl out of the hole where they currently find themselves. Coach Joseph Barton of the Titans is talking it over with his team and making sure they're all on the same page as we near the end of this first quarter. on. Both teams
Keep your microphone away from Lottie.
taking a nice drink of water and a breath of fresh air after quite a heated first part of this game. And both teams retake the field. And both teams have now retaken the field. One of the coaches for Palo Alto appears to be having a word with the referee over on the left wing. And some nice moves put on there that time by number 19, Chris Ferry. And that one is passed up to Yotam Blum. Blum trying to break through number 55. And that will be a Palo Alto ball. Palo Alto up to number 12. Over to 25. Carried across to by number 4. And not a whole lot of pressure being put on by Gunn here. Ooh, and a nice job that time. And it looks like that will become a looks like it'll become a Palo Alto ball. That one passed back to number 7. Back to 7. 7 to 15. 15 up. Back to 7. Number 7 trying to break it to the inside. Back to 15. 15 slings it off to 14. 14 back to 15. Palo Alto trying to find an edge in this Gunn defense. And pass back. And it looks like they may have found it. And that one sails past the net. And our score will remain 5-0 Palo Alto. With just under 4 minutes 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. That one, hard sidearm shot, but no good. From Jared Gensarella. That one passed to 15. 15 to 7. A little bit of a floater there. Lucky it wasn't intercepted by Gunn. And the shot, and that one will go in, and it will become 6-0 Palo Alto with 4:11 left to play here in the first quarter. As this has been a familiar sight in this game, with Gunn once again scoring. Gunn certainly been on the defensive for most of the night, with Palo Alto doing an excellent job creating opportunities and making the most of them. As we get ready. That one, number 50. Number 50, ooh, puts on some moves there. Passed up to number 22. 22 moves along the wing, and moving on to the field, that is number 14, 15, and 7 for Palo Alto. Making their way off are number 17 and number 10. And we get ready here. And number 22 moving in. One pass to number 15, back to number 7. brought up just the inside, and a hard shot there. A little bit of a 3/4 release, but not able to get it right in there. As number 5 will try to pursue that one, but no avail. Pass back to number 7. 15. 22. Oh, and the shot is good. And our game will become 7-0. Palo Alto leads the Gunn Titans. We've certainly seen a great effort put forth here by Palo Alto, especially on the attack, as they have really just overwhelmed Gunn's defenses. Honestly, what Palo Alto's shown us tonight is we thought we may see with them coming in at 9-9 on the year and really thirsty to break that 500 mark. And that one is passed up. And a low shot. That one goes in, and the score goes to 8-0 Palo Alto. And before even the end of the first quarter here, we're seeing quite a blowout, with Palo Alto really just piling on the goals and Gunn just not being able to answer. Gunn hasn't shown a whole lot of opportunities on the offensive side, as they haven't had a whole lot of open shots to the net. Palo Alto's done a great job edging them out and really not letting them get on the offensive. Palo Alto's done a great job around midfield. As both teams get set here, face off, and that'll be passed back to number 6, up to 22. Nice recovery there. Number 22 goes up, back to 22. 22 to 17. 17 to 14. Back to 17. 17 with the shot, no good. And Gunn will get a rare possession, it would seem, as they will try to make the most of this rare opportunity. So you can see Palo Alto doing a great job. And that one will become Palo Alto balls. Gunn showing a lot of sloppiness here early on. That's number 14 with this one. And a terrible shot that time, not even close. No real chance to go into the net there. If Palo Alto wishes to build on this lead, they're going to be taking some better shots than that, as that was just far too low and outside to make it in the net. That one passed back to number 17. Number 17 just looking for a chance to take a shot, or maybe a pass. There's a nice high pass to number 22. Number 22, clearly one of the shorter players out on the field. That's number 10. Number 10 back to number 17. 17. Ooh, not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but sure was a good pass. And the shot, and it is good. And the score will go to 9-0 Palo Alto, as the Vikings are just crushing the Titans here. Numbers 33 and 47. Those are Kyle Hetzel and Diego Cruz checking on out for the Titans, pardon me. Moving on in are Jyotin Hayes and Hugh Phillips. And that one is going to be attempted to be recovered. Quite a scramble here. And it'll be Gunn that ultimately comes up with this one. Ooh. And Palo Alto trying to take the most of another opportunity, which they do. And number 7 trying to move up the middle of the field. Ooh. A lot of empty real estate up the middle, but Palo Alto opted to go to the right wing, and ultimately the gaps closed up as the Titans did a nice job recovering there on a Vikings mistake. And that one's going to be passed back to number 17. Across the field, number 7. Passed up. And as you can see, that is Aiden Drake there making a nice pass across the center of the field. And that one is going to go to number 10, it would look like. And that is number 7. 7 showing Nice bit of athleticism there, trying to break it to the right side. And that one is going to be scooped up off the ground. Ooh, taking a fall right there is number 7, and it looks like we have an injury here. That is currently number 15 for the Titans. And that looks like a fairly painful injury as play has stopped here. With a little bit of assistance, looks like he's going to be able to leave the field on his own. That was quite a collision there. It looked like he collided with number 7. Number 7 was able to bounce right back up, but he was not quite so lucky. As that'll be number 15 being carried off the field. I have to assume it's a leg injury to the right leg. As you can see, that is currently being lifted up. And receiving some congratulations from his teammates. Moving on into the game, that will be number 25, Sal Giovanato. As number 15 will be tended to over here on the sideline. And now as we move past that injury timeout, we have number 7 picking up right where he left off and moving it over to the right wing. That one passed back to 7. Trying to find an opening in this Gunn defense. Looks like he's going to go around the back of the net. Tosses it up there, and a nice move to get it to number 22. And looked like he had a little bit of an opportunity for a shot there, but didn't quite come through and take the opportunity. And that will come back to bite you. And moving on out of the game, that is number 17, Yitong Liu. Moving on into the game, that is number 47, Diego Cruz. That is number 14 receiving that one. Number 14 passes that one back to number 7. Number 7 back to 14. And that one's passed off. Ooh, and a very hard shot there from number 15. Looks like he just released a bit too late, and it sailed off to the left of the net. Palo Alto, when he wants to continue to build this lead, they're going to be needing to take some better shots than that. As that's number 14. Ooh, nice high pass there, able to avoid the Gunn defense. And it's another one for Palo Alto. And our score will go to 10-0. The Vikings lead the Titans. Once again, for those of you just joining us, I'm Alex Rosslong here with MC Sports, bringing you tonight's coverage of this varsity lacrosse boys game between the Palo Alto Vikings and the Gunn Titans, crosstown rivals. As we have just under 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. This has been a familiar sight of Gunn just being unable to stop the Paly offense, which has been very patient. Ooh, and a rare mistake there on the face-off. But Palo Alto going to try to compensate. They haven't been on defense much tonight. We're going to see how they do. And number 14 picks that up, but that looks like it'll remain a Gunn ball. That will take us to the end of the quarter. Palo Alto leads 10-0. Both coaches going to talk the first quarter over with their players. For Palo Alto, I'm probably just going to emphasize they need to keep doing what they're doing and continue to build on this impressive lead they mounted here. For Gunn, they're going to need to talk about ways to overcome the deficit maybe shift a little bit more to an offensive mindset and just try to produce opportunities. This is not the time to remain defensive, as that's clearly not worked for Gunn up to this point. As you can see, that is Palo Alto over there. As you can see, their coach trying to preach to them that they need to continue doing what they're doing and to continue to build on this impressive 10-0 lead.
Jeez. Let's talk about Patchies.
Now we'd just like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, Patchy's Pizza. Patchy's began in the summer of 2004 in Palo Alto with an expert pizza maker with a passion for her fresh deep dish pizza and genuine hospitality. Today, Patchy's delicious pizza and signature customer experience is a neighborhood favorite. When you walk in through the door of Patchy's, you're in for a treat. When you sit down at our table, your family, enjoy a Patchy's pizza today. And both teams are now going to retake the field as they get ready to continue what has been a dominant game from the Vikings' perspective. And both teams move over to their respective sides of the field and get ready for what is hopefully for the Titans going to be a turnaround quarter, and for the Vikings they hope to continue doing what they're doing and keep building on their 10-0 lead. As that one is carried across center. Back, that one almost hits the referee, but it will be scooped up by number 64, and that will be a Vikings ball. Just like to give you a quick update on number 15, who is currently on the sideline after a collision earlier in the game. He appears to be doing better. He's got his leg on ice. And they move around behind the net. That is number 23 trying to pull that one up, and he gets it. Passed over to number 6. Nice toss there, number 17. Over number 14. Number 14 showing some speed, but that shot is too far off to the right, as that will go sailing past the net. And checking out of the game for the Titans, that will be number 12, Mehdi Faiz. And that is another point for the Vikings, and the score goes to 11-0. Palo Alto leads Gunn. As we see that familiar sight out of that center field once again. Palo Alto are going to try to keep doing what they're doing, as it's clearly been very successful against this Titans team. Ooh, and that one lost by the Titans. Number 32 recovers. Ooh, showing some nice athleticism moving around the outside, but can't quite break it. And that's number 29, tossing it as he falls to the ground. And that is passed back to number 17. Definitely seeing a lot of movement here for the Vikings, trying to find a hole in the Titans' defense. And that one's passed back to number 17. Number 17 trying to look for an open target. And it looks like he might have some real estate up the middle to try to move it. And that is indeed what he's going to do. Up the middle, and the shot, and that one is good. And this game will go to 12-0. Palo Alto leads Gunn. So you can see a great shot there. And once again, the Titan goalie just can't quite come up with it. Definitely need to improve on his play so far here. Not say that this Gunn effort has been all his fault, but if his other teammates aren't going to step up, someone needs to, and it might as well be him. Let's see. Both teams anxiously awaiting the drop. And here they go. Ooh, and that's recovered by Palo Alto, but lost. Ooh, and the ball's loose. What's going to happen? And that's Gunn who comes up with that one. That is Sal Giovanato with nice stick work there to get that one off the ground. And Gunn fails to score. And our score remains 12-0. Palo Alto leads Gunn. Ooh, and showing some nice speed there. And no. This time it will be carried across by number 12. And all kinds of flags flying here as Gunn could try to make an appeal to the referees, but looks like it's to no avail. A few substitutions being made here as number 17, 14, and 4 make their way out here. For the Titans, moving their way on is Jonathan Frye and Yotham Blum. As you can see for the Titans, number 22, Jared Bebo, just in shock at that one. Clearly not satisfied with the call by the referees.
Go Vikings.
As you can tell, crowd clearly pretty enthusiastic here about their Vikings, who aren't actually the home team here, but might as well be based on the makeup of this crowd. As the cooler air starts to set in and a little bit of fog starts to come under the lights here. Gonna see if it continues to get cooler and wetter here tonight. But that waits to be seen. But weather can't be the worry right now for the Titans, as they are in a lot of trouble right now. As the Vikings making another attempt. Ooh, nice fake shot there. And that time it is Blake Axtell coming up with that one. A rare save for him tonight. Oh, and that one drops. Oh, and Palo Alto recovers. And Axtell does it again, twice in a row now. If he can turn his play around, that might signify you turn around for this entire Gunn team. And number 44 for Palo Alto, charging over to the left wing at the urging of his coaches. The score remains 12-0, Palo Alto. Ooh, and that one goes in and out of the stick of number 6. Fortunately, no defenders in the area for Palo Alto. That one passed off to number 14, to number 6, up to 22. The fake pass, 14 up to 6, sees an open lane and misses it. Axtell not having to come up with a save that time, as that one sails just to the left of the net. As we have just under 8 and 45 seconds left to play here. Ooh, some nice moves being put on there. Number 22 can't quite find the opening he's looking for. And that is number 14 up to 15. Ooh, and that one goes off the leg of Axtell, it would look like. That's got to hurt. Ooh, and we're seeing quite a lot of contact out here. And there come the flags. See what this one's for. As that one is a frustrating call for Palo Alto, but don't need any help right now as they lead 12-0 with just over 8 minutes left to play. For those of you just joining us, I'm Alex Ross, bringing you tonight's coverage of a varsity boys lacrosse game between the Palo Alto Vikings and the Gunn Titans from MC Sports. Owen passed back almost over his head, and near disaster. And Palo Alto's play starting to worsen a little bit here, but they've got a bit of a cushion to fall back on. Number 14 to 17 to 7. Ooh, not the best pass there to 22. That one taking a shot. Ooh, and that one sails very high. Not sure if that one was tipped by Gunn, but guess that will be seen.
I know. She had that one. The one to have. It wasn't very far off.
As both teams trying very hard here. That one. And that one goes into the net, and our score goes 13-0. Palo Alto leads Gunn. Number 17 checking on in here for the Titans. That is Yitong Liu, the midfielder. As you can see, just frustration on the face of Axtell, having failed to come up with yet another save here. And here they go. That is Paly coming up with that one. And that is number 32 carrying it on back. Ooh. Some contact there. Almost loses it, but nice job hanging on. And that will be a Gunn recovery. And yet another failure to capitalize on an opportunity by Gunn. And a great reception there by number 10, who will now try to juke past number 25. And it would appear that he does, and that one is attempted to be picked up. A lot of contact there. That one sails just to the left of the net. Almost a little bit of friendly fire there for Gunn. That one a bit of a sidearm pass, and just pops right out of the net there. Ooh, and here comes the flag. Palo Alto's play starting to worsen a bit here. We'll see if that can continue with just over 6 minutes here in the second quarter. Both these teams want this win very badly, although it could matter a little bit more for Palo Alto than it does for Gunn. Sprinting off the field for Gunn is Sal Giovanato, showing off some speed. That one carried around the back of the net. And a lot of slashing going on there. But ultimately Gunn retains possession. That one passed back to number 19. 19 to 22. And 22 cannot field that one cleanly. Back to 19. And that is 14 along the right wing. Just going to try to pass that one in. It's number 33 now. Number 19, as this is Gunn's first real possession here. Although they still haven't taken a shot, as the Palo Alto defense has been unflappable. And Palo Alto's got this one. That's number 18. Ooh, and number 18 takes a spill. But determined not to lose it. Kicks it. But ultimately right into the stick of Gunn. That is number 64. Almost driven out of bounds, so not quite. And number 5, bring it across. Nice opportunity here, and Palo Alto scores yet again. And the score here runs 14-0. Palo Alto. can see great sidearm shot there. No chance for Axel that time. As this familiar sight comes back once again. And carried around the outside. Carried back around the left side of the net. And the shot. And that is Gunn. First goal. And the score goes 14-9. Crowd loving that one as they finally break through. And the deficit is cut to 13. You can see there the pass up to 32. Slings it around. An unfortunate bounce for Paly as that one just gets past the goalkeeper. And skirmish there. But Palo Alto fails to pick that one up. Ooh, physical there. And there's the flag. Number 33 with that one. Delayed. Pass it up. Oh, and there we go. That one will go against the Vikings that time. So the Vikings really need to clean up their play here. So they're giving the Titans at least a moral victory here in the second quarter, with 4:27 left to play. As the tweet of the whistle sounds. Sprinting on out here is number 9 for the Vikings. And that is 22 for Gunn. Passing that one right on back to Sal Giovanato. Giovanato passes it up, that time to Jonathan Frye. That time Faez unable to do anything with that one. As we continue here. And once again, we just like to recognize Pachi's. Pachi's began in the summer of 2004 in Palo Alto with an expert pizza maker with a passion for her fresh deep dish pizza and genuine hospitality. Today, Pachi's delicious pizza and signature customer experience is a neighborhood favorite. When you walk through the door of Pachi's, you're in for a treat. When you sit down at our table, your family, try a Pachi's pizza today. As Gunn gets ready here, clearly having a lot to talk over with this 13-point deficit they're going to need to overcome with what remains of this game. As the referees also talk over what they've been seeing out there on the field. A pretty clean game through the first quarter. In the second quarter, we've seen a lot of penalties and a lot of very sloppy play from both sides. The Vikings and the Titans would both like to turn that around in order to improve their chances at taking home this one. And now the Vikings retake the field, and the Titans prepare to do the same. And now the Titans take the field. The charge led that time by number 4, Blake Axtell. That one passed off to number 17. Passed up the right wing, number 22, and that one just gets past him. And Palo Alto clearly upset with something there. Number 18 holds on to that one despite some pressure from Palo Alto. And that is a nice sprint up there by Gio Venato, but unable to get there, so that will be a Palo Alto ball.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2.
As that one is passed up to number 31, over to 18. And number 22 going to try to press this one in on past the Vikings defense. That one passed back, bounces off the ground to number 15. Number 15 bring it off the right side. And that one going to be passed on over to Alexander Rosenberg behind the net. This one, as Beto is going to try to find an opening. That one passed back. Ooh, and a little bit of contact there on Sal Giovanato. As Gunn just is not penetrating through the Paly defense and is instead playing around the edge. So they're going to need to change this if they plan to overcome this 13-point deficit. And this one going to be carried almost across midfield by number 14, and he does make it. This one brought up near the 20. Back to number 15. Passed up. Back to number 6. Swung along the outside. Back to number 17. That one passed along the outside, number 22. That one passed on back. And a nice job here, as Gunn is going to sling that, but a bad pass there over the head of Jonathan Frye. That's number 15. Passes it back. Carries it across. That one going to be passed along the outside, and that one goes just past number 22 along the right side. That one brought up along the left side by Gunn. Passed over the middle to Blake Axtell, the goalkeeper. So we've got just under 45 seconds to go here in the first half. For those of you just joining us, I'm Alex Ross here with MC Sports, bringing you coverage of tonight's varsity lacrosse game between the Palo Alto Vikings and the Gunn Titans. That one scooped up. Ooh. Goes right for the neck there. It is number 15. And it'll be a gun ball. So that one is brought on back. Treads backwards, pass it off to Chris Ferry. Ooh, and unable to get it past the Vikings that time is number 64 will pick it up with 5 seconds to remain in the first half. And that will run out the first half.
Keep talking and wrap up the half. We'll be
All right, we would just like to thank you, all those of you who have tuned in for the first half of this game. The second half will be coming up in just about 10 minutes. I'll be speaking to you guys again shortly. On behalf of MC Sports and Alex Ross, we please ask that you stay tuned for the second half of this game. Coming up next.
Hello? Okay. Hello and welcome back to the second half of boys varsity lacrosse here from Gunn. My name is CJ. I will be taking you through the second half of today's varsity game between the Palo Alto Vikings and the Gunn Titans. At the end of the first half, Gunn was down by 13 of a score of 14-1. Palo Alto having scored 12 of those goals in the first quarter alone. Now as we get set to begin play in the second half, Gunn has a fair amount of ground to pick up, but I have confidence in them. They are finally starting to get back into their old swing of things. As we line up in the center for the first face-off. Interesting bit of factoid, actually. Lacrosse is the official sport of Canada, even though most of us are probably going it should be hockey. And there we go. Face-off is won by Gunn. Gunn coming up the field. That is number... I'm sorry, I actually cannot tell who that is. Passed off to number 14, Jonathan Freyett. Freyett into the corner. Delayed penalty called. And Palo Alto coming up the field. That's number 7 on the ball. Number 7 getting battered around a little bit. Still has the ball, recovers, coming up the right-hand side of the field. That's number 44 of Palo Alto with the ball, leading the charge up the field. And passed away to number 22 now. 22 of the ball, passes it out to number 17. 17 calling out a play to his teammates. Here comes number 18. And pass up on the right side of the wing. TV. Pass out to number 22. 22 swings it around, coming around the right-hand side. Back in. 17. Ooh, nice spin move. A shot on goal. Ah, wide up and left. And Palo Alto starts. Up to number 22. 22. Looking in on net. Pass it off. 7 holding it. Shot on net. Ooh, wide up again. Wide up and right. Palo Alto having a lot of opportunities in the opening minutes again, as they have had in the first half. Lots of shot on net. And luckily, Gunn has been able to defend some of those off. Otherwise, the score would be a lot different now. And Paly with a little bit of poor passing then. Up the right-hand side. That's number 7 of Paly. Paly another shot on net, and that's again defended by Gunn's goaltender, number 4, Blake Axtell, who actually has been ramping up the saves quite a bit in the second bit. Finally, here's a chance for... never mind. That Gunn had a chance then, but knocked away. Now they're fighting for possession. And Palo Alto calls a timeout. And while we are waiting on the timeout, I'd like to throw out a big thank you to Pachi's Pizza. Pachi's began in the summer of 2004 in Palo Alto with an expert pizza maker with a passion for fresh deep dish pizza and genuine hospitality. Today, Pachi's delicious pizza and signature customer experience is a neighborhood favorite. When you walk through the door of Pachi's, you're in for a treat. When you sit down at a table with your family, enjoy a Pachi's Pizza today. I'd like to thank them because they're giving us free pizza whenever we do our filming, so big thank you to you gentlemen out there who send us the pizza. It tastes very good. As you see, Paly and Gunn getting pep talks from each of their respective coaching staffs. Paly up by 13 as we head into our third quarter. Palo Alto starting off the game very well, and they've been slowing up a tiny bit so far in the second half, but nothing to scoff at. I mean, Gunn still has a chance, only down by 13. They could be down more. They finally did score a goal late in the second quarter, just before the halftime break. And the team's coming back onto the field. And a couple of people to point out for Gunn as they come back on. They've got the captain, number 22, Jared Bebo, and a defensive middle, number 8, Sherrod Miller. Paly going again with their starting attacking three, number 17, 10, and 7, but all of them have been doing very well in the first half of the game. And Paly to resume play, number 7 on the wide right. Passes it in, swings it around the back. Nice bit of defense there from Gunn. Ooh, almost forces a turnover there. Oh, and actually they did force turnover. Never mind. Here comes Gunn with the ball. That's number 15. Actually, we do not have him on the list. That might be someone else. But anyway, again, number 15 with the ball, and that's finally thrown out of play. And a little bit of gymnastics going on over there from number 5, the captain, Yotam Blum. He's definitely on the attack. And nice bit of a defense from number 22, Jared Bebo, but that unfortunately goes awry. And that's picked off by, again, number 15. Number 47. Take that back, Diego Cruz, defensive middle back. And Gunn, again, having the attack squandered by the Paly defense. Paly defense has been playing very well tonight. And their stats definitely will be showing that, as they've only let in so far 1 goal. That unfortunately can change at any time, though. And here comes Paly on the attack. Working around the back. Shot it on net, and that scored. I believe that was by number 17. Yeah, that was by number 20. These are number 27 or number 6. I could not tell who. Unfortunately, I have a very poor view from where our little announcing booth is. I apologize in advance for people who are at home watching and going, "This number, this person." I apologize in advance. And here's a replay of the great shot, yes, by number 22, and Blake Axtell completely flummoxed, looking the wrong way as the guy just slips it in right behind him. And we have another face-off, so that is a 15-1 Palo Alto. Gunn might want to start kicking up a bit of a notch here. I mean, it's not too shabby though. I mean, it could be worse. Professional games usually don't go above higher than 18. And it's Gunn with the ball. That's number 5 there, the captain Yotam Blum. And he's going around the back, passes it out to I cannot tell who that is, I'm so sorry. And pass back to number 13, Alexander Rosenberg. And swinging it around. That's number 15 with a shot. Ooh, great save, though, by the Palo Alto goaltender. He's been doing very well on net tonight. Bunch of saves. I mean, if you're looking at the statistics, Gunn, while they haven't had a lot of chances, they have converted a fair amount more. They have had less time in possession. They've had less open shots on net, but they've still converted for a goal. Palo Alto, on the other hand, has had most of the possession. As you see, number 25, Sal Giovanato, and taken, and ooh, that's a big hit there by number 17 on Gunn, Itong Lu. Just flattening Paly defenseman now. Take the ball's number 33. Actually, I have no idea who that man is. And now taken by number 12, Mehdi Faiz. Faiz with the ball, looking open pass, and finds number 5, Yoltown Blum. Blum holding the ball, looking on the wrong side, closely contested. Lob pass, almost intercepted there by Palo Alto. And eventually picked up by number 13, Mehdi Faiz. And now it's Blum back with the ball, and Blum just trying to get through the defense as good as he can. Being pressured a bit by number 44, and another Palo Alto timeout has been called. It's kind of odd why Palo Alto's calling all these timeouts. They're up. All they need to really do is control the ball, and they will be moderately safe. When they're calling these timeouts, they must have some strategy that they're trying to think about, or maybe their coach is just trying to mess with Gunn. And for those of you just popping in now, my name is C. Girulo, and this is the boys varsity lacrosse game between Gunn and Palo Alto. Palo Alto up by 15-1, Gunn having scored that one goal just before the end of time in the second quarter. Palo Alto having scored 14 at that point. And if you are just joining us, and I hope you are enjoying this if you've been with us for a while, it's time for a great commercial by our friends from Pachi's. Pachi's began in the summer of 2004 in Palo Alto with an expert pizza maker with a passion for fresh deep dish pizza and genuine hospitality. Today is Pachi's delicious pizza and signature customer experience is a neighborhood favorite. When you walk through the door of Pachi's, you're in for a treat. When you sit down at a table, your family. Enjoy a Pachi's pizza today. They give us the free pizza, so we love them very much with all our hearts. And with 6:02 left in the third quarter, the score is Palo Alto 15, Gunn 1. And here come the teams back onto the field after the Palo Alto timeout. Again, I still do not understand why Palo Alto calls another timeout. They have the lead. They've been slipping a little bit on the possession stats, but I mean, it's nothing too much. It's not like all of a sudden Gunn just has the ball and is consistently pounding. It's been a little bit off and on. Gunn has a bit more possession. And Yotam Blum to start with the ball, and he passes it, and it's immediately picked up in the middle by Palo Alto, and here comes Palo Alto right back on the attack. And he gets immediately taken down, and no flag called. I was sure they were going to call a penalty, and here comes a couple of flags now, and it's actually now scored by Palo Alto, and even with 2 flags coming on, they still find the nerve, and that was a pretty good shot there, I must admit. You got 2 flags, you've got all these guys coming around, and number 7 dishing it off to that person, and then get falling away from that scoring. And looks like the referees are conferring. I wonder if they're actually contemplating if the penalties will come into effect before the goal will count. I'm pretty sure the goal will count because Gunn has to touch the ball before the penalties actually do come into effect. And both teams making some substitutions. Numbers 7, 30, and 32 coming off for Palo Alto. Number 10 as well, being replaced by his numbers 15, 10. I'm sorry, not. And Gunn getting a penalty now. It's a full slash to the head. That is not legal. I mean, you're allowed to whack the guys in the stomach, the arms, and like completely fine. Anything above that's you're probably drawing a penalty after that. And it's a full time as well. So he's staying in there until the full 2 minutes are up. He's not coming out anytime soon. And again, we go to the middle of the face-off field here at Gunn. Bit nippy now as we head towards the later hours. In fact, it is 9:01, so it's getting a bit nippy out here, but still good conditions for lacrosse, outdoor lacrosse, of course. Box lacrosse is another variant. I've played that actually before. And the face-off is eventually picked up by Palo Alto. So Palo Alto has won a greater portion of the playoffs again, and nice shot on net, but that was blocked very nicely by Blake Axtell, Gunn's goaltender. And now making a substitution, 17 coming on for 32 of Palo Alto. 15 with the ball now for Palo Alto, passing off to 17. 17 moving it around the right-hand side, passes it back to 17. 17 to 15. 15 looking for an opportunity, passing it back to 17. 17 around the right side. Ooh, forced off a little bit. Possession retained by Palo Alto. Palo Alto with the ball. Looking for an opening. Gunn not really having a lot of opportunities to let them score again. Ooh, nice bit of contact. Bit of stick checking then. Off to the inside. Inside. Back around the back. And Gunn not really having a lot of time. Palo Alto now with the ball again. Just takes a wild shot, and that's a bit off. That was a good couple inches to the left of the goal. Not exactly super close, you know, but still another missed shot. And some nice defensive work there by Gunn. Gunn just really trying to stem the tide of scoring by anybody. Pass around in front, and yes, and that is in. That's another goal for Palo Alto. That's number 15, I believe, with the goal. So Palo Alto now up 17-1 as we are ending the third quarter. We've got about 2 minutes left, and here's a replay. You see Paly inbounding the ball, getting it on the right-hand side. Bounce shot, missed. Bit of moving around, and eventually out to 15. 15 just using one of the Titans as a shield. Actually, so he's running across, and Axel just did not see it coming. So Palo Alto up 17-1 as we are nearly done with the third quarter. About a minute 25 left, and another face-off. And this face-off is actually won by the Titans. I'm so sorry for that. And then there's a foul on the field, I believe. And some substitutions coming on, or what is happening? I cannot tell. Anyway, time is winding down on the end of the third quarter here, and looks like the referees are trying to confirm what's going on. Clock is stopped at 53 seconds. Referees are trying to decide what's going on, and Palo Alto making some very quick substitutions onto the field. Looks like it's Palo Alto ball, number 7. Ooh, stolen by number 12. That's Josh Spain. Spain, taken down kind of hard. And, and there's a penalty flag in the air. I wonder what that's gonna be. I wonder if that's, I wonder if it's gonna be on a, I don't know if it's gonna be on a Gunn for anything. I don't think it could. And actually, we are right in front of the score table, so we may be able to hear the and as we end the third quarter here, it's 17-1. Palo Alto over Gunn, and it's number 12 of Gunn. That's Mr. Mehdi Fayez, and looks like he's going to be serving a penalty as we in the third. So as we come to the end of the third, and the teams are conferring about what to do in the fourth quarter. Gunn has a lot of ground to make up, so Palo Alto, they should not relax just yet. They do have 12 minutes left, and they have a very comfortable lead of 16 goals. They should not take the floor off the pedal at any point. Gunn, they could always come back. They could always stage a really good run. Just get the ball. Just keep pounding it back to the net. And Paly hasn't really seen that much today, so you know it would be fairly amusing to see. Yes, and there's one of our camera people up there waving to the yes, we see you. Hello. Yes, we see our too, Theo, if you're wondering. And there's a shot of the crowd. It's not too many people here in attendance for varsity lacrosse. Lacrosse still having yet to take too big of a hold in the United States. Box lacrosse and field lacrosse, both still a bit of a minority sport. You know, still up and coming though. I mean, U.S. has a couple teams. Boston Bandits is one team for the Professional Box Lacrosse League. A couple of the more famous teams, the San Jose Stealth, local team. Now they are in Vancouver, still the same name. Rochester Nighthawks, another big team. They are in the United States. We are literally just about to start the fourth quarter. Another big team, Boston, I believe it is the Brigade. Do not quote me on that, though. They're a team in field lacrosse. So, U.S., they have some decent teams, but they're still not as good as Canada. I mean, it is catching on. A lot more people playing lacrosse now. The sport was actually invented by the Native American Iroquois a very long time ago, and eventually made its way down to the United States. And now we're seeing two very good high school teams, Paly and Gunn, playing it. And Palo Alto very pumped to start the fourth quarter, knowing that they have a 16-goal lead. Still saying, though, they should not take their foot off the pedal. It is still a very, very close game. I mean, professional scores, you'd see them like 17-12, a lot closer than this. But even still, I remember one game a while back, I think it was in like 2008, it was box lacrosse, and its team was, I think it was actually Rochester versus Buffalo. And Rochester was up like 15 to like 7 with like 2 quarters left. Buffalo came all the way back, ended up winning the game in overtime. And as we start the fourth quarter, it's number 14 of Palo Alto with the ball moving along the left flank, now behind the goal. That's down to number 6, 14, moving the ball around very well. Palo Alto probably going to try to get another attempt on net before the end is. And wow, literally just as I say that, Palo Alto scores again. That's number 6 with the goal. Credit 23 the assist on that. That is an 18-1 Palo Alto, and that was a very impressive goal. Literally just as I said that, 23 right down the middle, and then 6 just chucking it right by Blake Axtell. I believe Axtell has led in 18 out of like 23 shot attempts on goal, so is not having the best of nights, but you could always turn that around very quickly. Again, the face-off in the middle, and the referee seems to be waiting to blow his whistle, and now he does, and face-off immediately picked up by Palo Alto. That's number 25, taking it down the field. 25, some nice footwork, up to number 6. Number 6, who stumbles a bit. Some very tight defense being played by Gunn, and that's going to be chased down. And you see that looks like a delayed call of some sort or something else. I cannot tell. As 6 moves it out to number 15. 15 back into the middle, and he's very tightly contested by Gunn. Gunn really not wanting to give more out. Now here comes number 15 right down the middle. 15. Nice attempt into number 14, Jonathan Freyet. Freyet has the ball, is running away a bit from the defender, evidently not wanting to get stick checked too hard. 15 taking a shot, and that's going to be wide left, and that's flying down the track here at Gunn's football stadium, which is also a multi-purpose field. It's played football, they play soccer here, they play lacrosse, and I believe they hold track meets here as well. So very nice multi-purpose field, as that's going to be taken in by captain number 22, Jared Bebo, and Bebo losing it right there. That's passed into the middle, number 33. I actually have no idea who that man is, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds. I believe that's going to be Gun ball again. Number 14, Jonathan Freya, will be taking the ball in again. And with about 9 minutes left to go in the game, Palo Alto is up 18-1, and some of the fans starting to leave a bit early. That's passed to number 25, Sal Giovanato. And Giovannato just taking his time, looking for a play. Ooh, nice spin move to get in the inside. Giovannato trying to give the ball away. Pass out to number 33. 33, and that's going to be around back to number 22, and that's very nice save. And then all of a sudden, you taken down very hard from behind, and that's going to be a really big penalty if that's. I think it's going to be a high slashing call again. Or an elbow in the back, an elbow in the neck. I couldn't tell what the call was. We don't get the best of sound from where I am, but that was pretty nasty. All of a sudden, it's like he's trying to get the ball, and all of a sudden, just falling down. Seems like he just got hit from behind. So yeah, that's on number 15 at Palo Alto. So Gunn now with a great opportunity, passing out to number 22, Jared Bebo. Bebo trying to get some help there, and Palo Alto defense, and getting a bit of shoving matches, and that's gonna be on Gunn. Ooh.
Pizza.
Yes, I know. Hold on. Another call, and while we are being interrupted by this very nice penalty call, I'd like to give you our sponsor, Pachi's Pizza. Pachi's began the summer of 2004 in Palo Alto with an expert pizza maker with a passion for fresh deep dish pizza and genuine hospitality. Today, Pachi's delicious pizza and signature customer experience is a neighborhood favorite. When you walk through the door at Pachi's, you're in for a treat. When you sit down at a table, your family. Enjoy Pachi's Pizza today. And as we get back to the game, it is going to be a dual power play, and actually it will be a Palo Alto power play when they come out, as Gunn's penalty was a little later on that. So Gunn starting with the ball. Now it's number 25 right there. It's Sal Giovannato. And number 12, and referee's blowing the whistle to stop it right there. Clocks will continue right down. We have about 6.5 minutes to go here in the game. If you're just joining us, this is boys varsity lacrosse from Henry M. Gunn High School in Palo Alto, California, where the Palo Alto Vikings are up by a score of 18-1 over the Gunn Titans. And now Gunn really trying to get the ball there, and some excellent safe blocking, some very nice defensive checking there, and the ball being very nicely contested, and now Gunn has it. And that's number 25, Jared Bebo, yet again. That man has been everywhere tonight. He's been on the attack, he's been helping on the defense, and right there, as you see, that's some very nice stick work to keep it in from Gunn. Gunn really just trying to get the attack, just trying to stretch something. Ooh, completely flattens him, and that's gonna be some big penalties. And that looks like the player might be down on the field. And as the student body here, very happy for that big hit. And looks like the player's fine, but that student body though, they were getting all really excited about that. It completely flattened him. I have no idea who that was, but that was a pretty big hit. Looks like he almost got sandwiched between two of the players as he's trying to get the ball. Second guy comes up, hits him from the front. Takes him. I believe that's a legal hit as well. But there might have been a elbow in the neck or something, or stick check from behind. I don't know what, but the refs are talking it over. But that was a huge hit. You don't see a lot of those too much in field lacrosse. You see them more in box lacrosse, where they have where they're inside like a hockey rink, almost like at SAP Center at San Jose. Most of you know is HP Pavilion, and referee's still talking over as to what the penalty will be. And the call is cross-checking to the head on number 12 of Gunn. That is Mendy Fayez, and that again, that's him going back to the box. That's not exactly been the easiest of nights for poor guy. He's been in the box a fair amount, and that's him getting in another 2 minutes in the box for cross-checking. And it's cross-checking the head, but it's in the head, which is the bit which isn't the best. It was if it had been a low check, like in the stomach, maybe about the waist high, he would have been fine. But it's the cross-checking in its own going to the above the shoulders. That's kind of the bit. Now Gunn's varsity coach Joseph Barton asking the referee what's wrong with that, because it seemed to him like a legal check. But I'm gonna be honest. The ref has a better view than the coaches. Coaches on the sidelines. Referee's kind of right there in the middle of it. Now coming onto the field, number 47, Diego Cruz. And Barton not really letting up on the referee too much. He really does not like the call. So, as the play is kind of slowing down to a bit of a crawl, there's about 5.5 minutes left in the game. And, oh, wait a minute now. We have, looks like a dual penalty now. Number 33. Sorry, we do not have that guy's name, but he, looks like he and Medi Fires are both going to be in the box, or maybe 33 is going to substitute the penalty. And it's Paly ball once again. They're charging down the field. Nice pass behind. Slung out. And now Paly trying to regain some of the rhythm. Moving around behind. That's number 6. 6. Very tightly contested by Gunn. Gunn doing some very nice defensive play right there. Trying to keep Paly from scoring again. As you note, if you can actually see about midfield, some of the Gunn attackers and a couple of the Paly defenders are basically standing there. They're not doing it, and that's a shove in the back. And that's probably going to be another. That's probably going to be either a turnover. That's going to be just a Paly ball. It's going to just be Paly ball, and that's 14. And he's charging in. Bumped off a bit, and coming right around. And as that ball rolls out of play, that's going to be Gunn ball. So Gunn will take possession here, and they're coming through. That's going to be number 25 there, Sal Giovanato. Giovanato taking it up himself, trying to lose some of the defenders, being a bit hindered. Pass to 15 on Gunn, and he's trying to get some plays, being double teamed now. And cradling it very nicely, being struck a bit. That's completely normal. And now he just gets flattened by a bit of a violent stick check. And Palo Alto guy coming to check on him, make sure he's all right. That's number 15 of Palo Alto. And the call on him will be a legal check. There'll be a minute in the box. Except that we don't have boxes, so they're going to be right in front of the scorer's table. But nonetheless, it's another minute for number 15. That's a couple of penalties accumulated by him in the next half. We have 3 minutes, 16 seconds exactly for Gunn to come back. And it's number 14 right there, Jonathan Frey, kind of come through. And he passes it around to... Eventually, it's going to find number 25. Sal Giovanato, and bit of a scrum, and Gunn looks like they believe they scored from what the crowd was thinking, but evidently it was contested very nicely. And now Palo Alto coming up, and I think if they score once or twice more, that might just be the last thing. And that's another one, yeah, and that might just be the last nail in the coffin. Unfortunately for Gunn, that's another goal. That's 19-1 now, and I'm gonna be honest. At this point, if I'm Gunn, I'm comeback very plausible, but they're going to have to score 18 goals in just under 2 minutes. Taking a look at the replay, it's number 6 and going right by Blake Axtell. And as you see right there, that is not a very happy Gunn team. So as we go to possibly one of the last face-offs, and it's going to be won by number 15. Number 15 taking it up the right-hand side, where it's going to be very nicely contested by Gunn, and there's a bit of a scrum going on back there between a couple of players. And Palo Alto coming up the right-hand side of the field. That's number 7. A very nice pass up the field to Eventually it will find number 6 to number 10, and that's going to be intercepted by Gunn. Here comes Gunn. Back up the field. It's just being chucked across the line. Cross-checking, both trying to get the ball. That's it's going to be Paly top ball, and with just about a minute left in this game, I believe that is all she wrote, unfortunately, for Gunn. They put up a good fight, though, I must admit. Towards the end, they have started coming back defensively. There's about a minute left, and Gunn with the ball. That's number 5, Jordan Blum. Blum just scouring around the outside, and that's in to number 33, and that's not going to go in. Now there's just a bit of fighting, and that's Paly with the ball now. Paly playing a little bit sloppy, you might say, but it was a very nice defense by Gunn, just trying to get the ball, and that's going to be just 25 seconds left, and Gunn really trying to get the ball back, and that's number 6 at Palo Alto. Passing it off, and that's it. That's 20 goals for Palo Alto. That is the highest I've ever seen, either from watching box lacrosse highlights or watching lacrosse in real life, which I don't do too often. But 20 goals by one team, and time has just run out. Palo Alto wins by a score of 20-1. And as we take a look at the last goal, number 6 passing it in to number 10, and that was all she wrote. For those of you who have enjoyed watching this production of MC Sports' Lacrosse here at Gunn, we hope you will enjoy our next time shoot, which is actually tomorrow. There's going to be some baseball action if you are a fan of that. And I'm Cedrilla signing off, as the final score between Palo Alto and Gunn is Palo Alto 20 and Gunn 1.